How can one believe in a God who is all-powerful and all-loving when we find ourselves living in a world beset by pain, suffering, violence and evil? For many people, that question is a major stumbling block. Now, in answering it, it's vital that we begin as Christians with honesty. Don't downplay the nature of the problem. The world is indeed full of hurt and pain. All of us may know somebody whose life has been marred by suffering, crime or violence. Perhaps we ourselves are bearing wounds from the past or are dealing with grief in the present. But I want you to note something very important here. If you remove God from the picture, you're still left with the evil, the pain and the suffering. Denying God will not bring back our dead loved one. It won't prevent war and famine. It won't stop human trafficking in Cambodia. Rejecting God simply removes the biggest resource we have for dealing with the problem of suffering, pain and evil. And the reality is that everybody, whatever your worldview, is confronted by that problem of evil. Whether you're a Christian or an atheist, a Muslim or a Buddhist, evil is a problem for everyone. For atheists, for example, the problem is how to call evil, evil. To call the Holocaust or human trafficking evil, you see, is not merely to appeal to a moral law and thus to a moral lawgiver, but it's also to claim that the world should be other than it is. Yet on atheism, why should the world be otherwise? Everything in the world for the atheist is the product of physical, material causes, and whatever will be, will be. Atheism fails to explain evil and simply offers us a grim stoicism. In contrast, the Christian worldview both predicts and explains evil. The Bible says the world is not as it should be. Why? Because God created human beings able to make free, meaningful choices. We have chosen to abuse that freedom, and one result of that abuse is evil. You see, the Bible identifies the root of evil, and then it goes further. The Bible declares that God has done something about it in Jesus Christ and the cross. Only through Jesus and only through the cross lie the chance of healing for the pain of the past, hope for justice in the future, and power to live now in the present.